Hello and welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. Here's something I see quite often. This is something that happens in the morning during the first few minutes. It doesn't happen all the time and it doesn't work out perfectly all the time, but it is pretty common. So I'm going to show you something that you might be able to use in your trading, especially for intraday trading. Okay, this is for day traders mainly. And right now I'm looking at Apple stock. Just as an example, the 1 minute candles, because I want to get as much detail as possible. You don't want to use, let's say, the 1 hour candles if you want a lot of detail here. All right, so I've got the 1 minute candles. Each of these represents 1 minute of price action. And this is pre-market stuff here in yellow, okay? But then the day starts right here with that first 1 minute candle. And so let's say you're watching and you're not looking for a gap up or gap down necessarily, at least not in this strategy. All right, so you're not worried about whether it gapped up or gapped down compared to yesterday's closing price or the previous day's closing price. Instead, you're just watching those first few minutes, seeing which way it goes. Is there a strong move? If there's no move in either direction in the first few minutes, then this strategy will not apply. All right, so you want to see a strong trend. Definitely in the first few minutes, yeah, you had a couple of candles, it was just drifting upwards a little bit, but then you had this big red candle right here, and then another pretty big red candle after that one, okay? And so there's a definite move here. Now, who do you think's printing these red candles? Who do you think's making it happen? Well, it's not the small amateur retail traders. People with $1,000 trading accounts are not making this happen, or even $10,000 accounts. All right, these are the big money whales. The whales are making this happen. Okay, you could even call it the smart money, because these hedge funds, institutional investors, billionaire traders, they have access to the best research, the best information, the best algorithmic trading machines, all that stuff. They have a lot more research. They're doing a lot more research and due diligence than most amateur retail traders. All right, so they're moving this. All right, and so you got this. All right, so they sold off. The big money traders sold off here in these two candles. Then they let it drift back up. Now at this point, when it comes back up to about where it started before the big sell-off, a lot of people feel relieved. They think, oh, I should buy here. A lot of retail traders think that way. But the same smart money, big money traders that sold here, they'll do it again. Don't be surprised if they do. No guarantees, but a lot of times I see this pretty frequently. All right, they'll sell off, and then they let the they let other people buy, right? These are small candles, probably small money traders, just kind of floating it back up. And then whoever sold here, they'll do it again a lot of the time. And here they did it. I mean, look at how powerful this is, all right? Up slowly, down fast, and powerfully. Bam, 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 okay? All the way down here. And so when you see it come back up to about that spot where the red candles started to print, that's not a bad place to either take your profits, if you have them, if you're going long, or maybe even take a short position. Please be careful with short selling, because you can lose more money than you have in your account. So test it out with demo trading or virtual trading before you even consider using real money. Okay, so that's one example, and I'm going to show you another example right now. So here's another example, except it's in the opposite direction. All right, so the trading day started, the market is open. Look at the size of those green candles. Boom and boom. Well, again, are these people with $100, $500 accounts doing this? Not likely. Probably the big money players, the whales. And then they let it fall back, but that's a head fake. Whoever bought here, you know that they're going to load up again, possibly right at the same spot or close to it. And then boom, right? Boom, boom, boom. This thing really went up too, okay? So that's something to watch for, okay? When you see a big morning move like that, what you can do is you can draw your level, draw your line, and see if it comes back to that spot. And it's even more powerful to me if it comes back to that same spot and then just stays there. I mean, look at that. That's like a floor. It's like a wall, okay? Not going past the wall. And then zoom, right? So you could have bought here for some really good intraday profits. So something to try out with demo trading, virtual trading, whatever you like, all right? So I hope this is helpful to you, just something to look for. You may want to use other confirmation, might want to look at volume, indicators, whatever you've got, all right, in addition to this. So be aware also this is not perfect. It does not always happen like that. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel if you find it helpful. More videos coming soon. So thanks a lot. I'll talk to you again.